The Wim Hof Method will improve your love life. It will. What? How? How is the Wim Hof Method going to improve my love life? What's the Wim Hof Method? I'm not going to go into that too much here. I'll just tell you, Google it. How does it improve your love life? How does it improve your intimacy? Here's how. Very simple. When you do the Wim Hof Method, one of the things that as you do it more and more you realize is a big benefit of it is the sensation of it. It feels great sensationally, it's almost like an energetic, recharging, buzzy, tingly, woo! It's like a natural high feeling that you get, like an endorphin releasing, great feeling just to do the breathing alone. And so what happens when you do it, if you really meditate on it correctly, what happens when you do the Wim Hof breathing is you just concentrate your attention on that buzzy, it's like the feeling of oxygenation. It's like when you take these deep power breaths that he calls them, you get this buzzy, tingly feeling in your body, and you can just put your attention on it. And your mind may wander and go, oh, I need to blah, 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 blah. But you just bring your mind back to that buzzy, tingly feeling, and that's a part of the meditation. That's a part of the technique. That's a part of really getting the most out of the technique. And so when I practice that concentration of my mind wandering, come back to how good it feels. My mind wandering, come back to how good it feels. And I just keep doing that for the whole process of the Wim Hof Method. Think about what other activity you may have in your life where there's a real pleasurable thing going on with the body. The mind can wander, have doubts, insecurities, come back. What's the other pleasurable thing that we can do other than the Wim Hof Method that involves love and intimacy that could be helped by an ability to hold your concentration on the sensation of feeling good, on the sensation of where the pleasure is in your body? Okay? A lot of our problems with intimacy come from our minds going off during intimacy, and we go on a complete tangent and we start wondering and doubting and having insecure thoughts, which then have a physical reaction to our body, which causes our body to not have as much of a pleasurable experience in our intimacy. Okay? So think about that. If you have the ability, if you're practicing every day when you're doing the Wim Hof Method, both for the breathing and for the cold exposure, it's the same concentration. You concentrate inside on the inner awareness of the body. If you apply that to your intimacy, if you apply that meditation, that practice, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to have a bump in the pleasure, in the joy you take out of your intimacy in your love life. Because, you may be doing the most pleasurable thing in the world, but if you notice the pleasurable thing, whatever it is, like let's say you're eating a piece of cake. Let's take intimacy off the table. You're eating a piece of cake. You may taste that first bite and go, ooh, that was really good. And then if you're not present, you're going to keep eating it and your mind will wander. Be like, oh, that cake reminds me of my Aunt Marge's cake when her cake was so... and then you've eaten like most of the cake and you're like, oh no, I was thinking about Aunt Marge's cake and thinking about childhood and playing with my cousins, and I ate the whole cake and I didn't actually taste every bite. It's the same thing applied to your intimate life, is that meditating inside that you learn in doing it daily with the Wim Hof breathing of just feeling that oxygenated feeling. It helps you stay focused in the moment. So that is how the Wim Hof Method is going to help you be a better lover, have more joy for yourself out of your intimacy. Because when you're enjoying yourself, most of the time, your partner is too. So, hope that helps. There's lots of things to connect, Every time we learn something here, it's applicable here. We learn it here, we can apply it here. And I love sharing this stuff out there, putting it out in the cosmos. And I love watching videos of you guys sharing your breakthroughs in your lives that are helping you find happiness, joy, and figuring out this human thing better. Because, man, once we get on this path, it's a lot of fun. So feel great today. I'm about to go run 10 miles. Have a good one. Cheers.